Hello, my lovely Wolfpack, and welcome to another episode of WolfPack Eats, brought to you by WolfPack Media, your favorite place for your news and commentary. I'm your host, your chef, Justin Huseman, and I have a great show today, and I can't wait to get started. But before we do, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to our channel. All right, today we're going to be making cheesy chicken, broccoli, and rice. So we're gonna get started on that. Let's go. All right, to get started here, we have our rice cooker. I like this. This is new. I actually just got this. I'm loving it so far. I love having a rice cooker. The rice just turns out so much better this way. So way I usually do it with this particular recipe, well, with any rice recipe, I usually do 1 part rice, or 2 parts rice, 1 part liquid. So, yeah. I'm gonna start with quite a few cups of this, so I'll go ahead and pour, because I'm just gonna do enough to fill that rice cooker up. Yeah, we like that. Just fill that rice cooker all the way up. There's one. I should probably check the package here. Let's see, what do we got? Yeah, see, this says one part rice, 2 part liquid. Huh. I guess I should do it that way. I don't know. It's okay, guys. You know me. I have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to the measurement part of cooking. I kind of just fire from the hip. So we're gonna that's 2 cups. So the bag says for every 1 cup I should do 4 cups of water. Wow. No, for every 1 cup, 2 cups of water. Okay, duh. I can't read, apparently. Sorry, this camera, I'm not used to having it strapped to me. Can't read right now. Alright. So, yeah, I'll just keep doing that, and yeah. Alright, so I ended up using 8 cups of rice, because you guys don't have to do it that way. It's a little bit overboard, but like I said in my last video, I like to make a lot so that I have leftovers for the week. So you guys kind of do all that measuring the way you see fit. So what I like to do, at least for this, I use this chicken stock here. And I'll use a couple cups of that, and then I usually do like a half and half chicken stock, half water, just to give that rice a little extra chickeny flavor. So try not to use all of it here. I'd like to use some of it in the cheese sauce, some of it so I'll try not to use all of it. Alright, that seems like enough. The rest we'll just do with water. La-di-da. What's that? That's like 4, so we'll do a couple more. That should be enough. I don't like to use too much water, especially in this rice cooker. You don't really need a lot of liquid in a rice cooker. Just enough there. That should be enough. Alright, then we'll plug that in and get that going. And yeah, there we go. And you just leave that until all that liquid evaporates. It should come out pretty good, excuse me. Alright, so now we're just going to cut up our chicken. So, I got these chicken tenderloins. You don't have to use those, guys. I usually use breasts, however much or little that you want, depending on how chickeny you want it. So, I'm going to cut all that up. I usually it doesn't really matter as long as it's some sort of chicken breast. You can use chicken thighs. I like breasts because it's easier. We got these tenderloins, which are basically just little breasts. And yeah, we're just going to cut those up into little... So, yeah, we're going to trim that fat off of it. Trim that fat off, throw that away. Oh yeah, I forgot to grab a bowl. Can't forget a bowl to put it in for a minute. There we go. And I just like to do this. Make sure I got all the fat I want off. Okay. I do like really, really tiny chunks, just like that. I like tiny chunks, just like that. Some big chunks, you know, some small, some big. Doesn't really matter, and you can do it any way you would like it. If you like thicker pieces of chicken in your chicken and rice, I like kind of a mix of both. I like some thin strips, and I like some small chunks, and I like a few little thick chunks. Like those. Those are pretty thick little chunks. Alright, so I'm going to cut the rest of that up, and I'll be right back with you guys. Alright, so that took a little bit longer than I thought it would, but we got that all chopped up, and I also chopped up just a teeny bit of onions to throw in there with it, just give it a little bit more flavor. Let's see here, and I did forget to tell you guys earlier that I did throw in a little pat of butter. This rice, I'm just gonna give it a little mixy here. See if I need to throw in some more liquid. And I think it should be good. Just wanna keep an eye on that rice. I'm still not used to the rice cooker yet, so yeah. Okay. Just leave that be. Okay, so now that I got, you can get a whole broccoli, but I usually find it's easier to just get these little bags of them. Oh my god, of course. So, because I still kind of chop them a little, but you don't have to chop them as much as if you have a whole head of broccoli. It's just as good. See, some of them you don't even need to chop. I just like to kind of cut a little bit of those ends off, or I'll cut them in half. You know, whatever you want to do. You can just leave them whole. Some of them I'll leave whole. Some of them I'll cut in half. Like these big ass ones, I'll cut those in half. I don't want them super duper big. But yeah, so I will cut up all the rest of these, and just like that. And yeah, we'll speed through that real quick for you guys, so you don't have to sit here and watch my sloppy, slow cutting. And we'll be right back. Okay, so we got all the stuffs chopped up. So now, I think next thing I want to do here, we'll probably do the broccoli last. Where are all my pots? Oh, so, do this. So, What I'm going to do is I'm going to get the chicken started. So first I'll turn this all the way up to high just because these weird copper pans, like I said last time, take forever to deal with. They take forever to warm up. So I always just start right away on a high ass heat because I'm impatient and I don't like to wait. So what I'm going to do here is I like to start off with, at least with my chicken, I'll start off with a good, nice sized pat of butter, about a tablespoon. Get some butter going in there. Get some butter going in there. Alright, the rest of this put away in my little butter dish. We like our little butter dish around here because we're too poor to get spreadable. So we just get the whole sticks, but we use butter so much, it's like kind of need a little butter dish for it. Alright. I'll kind of get that around. You know, just kind of vig that around. Get that melted all over the pan there. Okay, what else was I gonna do? I need a spoon. A spoon. Alright. Yeah, that seems like it's heating up pretty quick, actually. It usually doesn't heat up that quick. I'll drop the heat down to about 5, so a medium. And I'm going to throw in a little olive oil, too. I like some olive oil with my chicken. Just a little spin drip there. Just a little spin drip there. It looks like our rice is almost done, but that's alright. That rice cooker, yep, it just clicked on to warm. It'll just do that automatically. That's the nice thing about rice cookers. Alright, so then I'm gonna just drop the whole bowl in there. I'll drop the whole bowl in. Yeah. Okay. Another little sip of grape juice over here. There we go. Alright. So let that go a little bit. Well, first, I suppose I should season it, huh? Alright. I'm gonna throw in a little salt. I have salt on everything. Little pepper. You know me, I'm a little generous with the seasonings because I like seasonings. I'll probably use the rest of this garlic, huh? Yeah, I'll just use the rest of that. Oh yeah, lots of garlic. Lots of garlic for chicken. Well, I use a lot of garlic in everything. Alright, and I know you guys are going to think this is a little weird, but I do it in pretty much everything I make. All my meats, just a little dash of cayenne. Just a little. I like that little spicy kick in my meats, and that's why I'll also put a little chili powder. Go a little crazy with that, that's alright. Alright, and then I'll do a little bit of smoked paprika. That color. Then we got some basil. basil and some oregano. Come on. If the oregano will come out. Eesh. And you know what else I'm gonna do here? Oh, if I can find it. A little bit. So another weird thing. You guys can season your chicken any way you want to. I use just a little pinch of sage. Just a little pinch. Not much. Sage is a pretty powerful seasoning, so you don't need too much of it. And alright. That's about it. I am going to do something weird. You guys are going to think I'm really weird, yo. I'm going to use a little bit. We got a little bit of pickle juice left at the bottom of this pickle jar. I'm just going to lightly, ever so lightly, pour a little bit of pickle juice in there. Yes, I'm weird. I put pickle juice in my chicken. I'm a weirdo, what can I say? But like I said, you guys can make your chicken any way you want. Season it however you like. I'm just a weirdo and I do weird things, so I'm a weird guy that does weird things with his food, so alright, I'll mix all those seasonings up in there. Try not to lose anything out of the pan. Probably should have got a bigger pan, but whatever. This is what I had at the moment that was clean. Alright. Alright. Okay. Let that sit there and cook a little. Okay, then I'm actually going to raise the heat by just a half. Alright, because now I gotta get started. Yeah, we'll do the veggies last because I don't cook those very long. So, I'll do that broccoli last. So, what I'm gonna do is start working on the cheese sauce. Get my cheese. I just get, for this recipe anyway, I just get Kobe Jack. Sometimes I'll get some sharp cheddar, but I don't have any, so we're just gonna skip that part. Alright. There we go. And what I got here too is, alright, so what I'm gonna do here with this is, I'm not gonna heat it yet, but in a little pan here, I'm gonna take an egg. I think one egg will be enough. Sometimes you might need 2 eggs depending on how much cheese sauce you're doing. I just do, and there's a bunch of different ways to do this cheese sauce too, so if you guys know a better way to do cheese sauce, do that. I'm just doing it my way. I've tried several different ways. I figured out that there's apparently no like perfect way to make cheese sauce. There's apparently a bunch of different ways, so I'm going to show you how I do it. At least for this, because different dishes kind of require different cheese sauce. I keep losing onions out of my damn, oh my god, I can't pick it up, whatever, I give up. Alright, so we got the egg in there. So I'm also gonna do, I got a can of evaporated milk. I'm just gonna pour that whole freaking thing in there. I figured out this is the best way for me, man. I know that other people are probably People are probably screeching on the internet right now, going, no, that's not how you do it. But it's how I do it, y'all. So I'm going to pour in about half of this little thing of heavy whipping cream. About half. I'll pour in the rest of it when I get it heated up. Alright, so front, we'll put that on like 5, and then yeah, then I will get that to kind of go into a simmer. I'm going to need a whisk of some sort. Get a little whisk. Whisk that up a little bit so that egg mixes in there. Oh boy, that chicken smells good already, I tell you what. And you know, while that's heating up, I can also, I like to season my cheese sauce just a little bit. Throw in a little salt. A little salt. Little pepper, a little bit of yellow mustard, yeah, a little bit of yellow mustard seed, and that's really all I need. Wait a minute, I swore. Oh yeah, and paprika. Yeah, smoked paprika. And then that's about all I do for my cheese sauce. Yeah, guys, can you tell that I'm Mexican? I like these American Midwestern dishes because I am from the Midwest, but I like lots of flavor. Mix that all in there. And I didn't put much seasoning in it, so there's a lot of the seasoning, a lot of the flavor is just gonna be in the chicken. So just a little bit of flavor in there. I'll just leave that there, okay. And I'm gonna start throwing my cheese in there because it seems like it's, well, maybe not yet. Maybe not yet. We'll wait a minute. Let's watch. You guys like watching that? I like watching that. I like watching the meat cook. I really like watching meat cook. Smelling it. Alright, I might, I don't know, I'm gonna dump this broccoli in the pan, but I'm not gonna start the heat on it yet. But what I like to do with the broccoli, I'm not gonna start the heat on it yet because it'll cook so quick, and I don't want to overcook the broccoli. I did before and it was all squishy and mushy. So what I like to do with that is I'll throw in a little bit of water because I'm basically going to just steam the broccoli. Throw in like a cup of water. And a little bit of this chicken broth. A little bit of the chicken broth. Oh yeah, you want everything chickeny. I'll even throw in a splash in there. Yeah, you guys are the real chefs out there probably watching this fucking just screaming their heads off. Let's see, is that getting hot at least yet? Like, I don't want to throw my cheese in there until it starts at least getting warm. Chicken's pretty much done. I'm just gonna maybe put that on a lower temp. Put that on a lower temp there a little bit. And I'll just leave that to finish cooking. Oh yeah. Oh, it smells, guys. I need a little drink of grape juice. Call me juicy because I love juice. Oh, that's good. Oh, boy. Yeah. So, I'm just gonna wait a minute. If you guys can't tell, I'm the most impatient cook ever. It's probably why I'm not doing this cheese sauce right, because I'm too impatient. Seems like it's hot enough. Hot enough to at least start putting the cheese in. And I'll just throw in a couple of great big handfuls. Couple of great big handfuls in there. Just a bunch of it. But you want to make sure you have enough for, because I'm going to do this like kind of like casserole-ish style, so make sure you have enough to throw in the top for a top layer of cheese. But a lot of cheese though. Lots of cheese. We are definitely cheese heads in this house. I should turn that down now. Getting a little too hot. We just mix and mix and mix until it thickens up, and I'll get back to you guys here in a second when that cheese sauce is done. Looks like this chicken's pretty much done. I can probably just put it on low heat and let it sit there in its juices. Put it on like 2. And yeah, we'll be right back when the cheese is done. Cheese sauce is done. Alright, my cheese sauce is just about done. I think now is the perfect time to get, if I can find my lid. Where's my lid? There it is. I think that's my lid. I think now is the time I can get these broccoli going, and I just throw a lid on it, turn the heat on, throw a lid on it, and let it steam for a couple minutes. Ooh, look at this cheese sauce though. Look at this, guys. Good angle here. Oh yeah, it seems to be working. I can probably even turn down the heat even lower. Oh yeah, look at that. Ooh, that's perfect. I would recommend also when you make the cheese sauce, maybe throw in a couple cubes of Velveeta, but this, I once again didn't have any, so we're just gonna have to deal with this. It should be alright. But look at that, it's pretty good. Yeah. Woohoo. Just make sure you keep it moving. You don't want any burnt gunk at the bottom. So you kind of just gotta keep on stirring it with your whisker. be. So yeah, now we're basically just waiting on the broccoli to steam, and then we'll mix it all up into a bowl. Alright, so this is where things get a little messy. I think this broccoli is already pretty steamed. I'm going to give that a couple more minutes, but what I do have ready here is I got the rice in a big bowl. God, I need like a bigger bowl. Because this is still probably going to spill out the sides. Like I said, guys, I make a lot. A lot. Probably much more than I actually need. Alright. Put a little bit more of this heavy whipping cream in this cheese sauce. It's already getting a little too thick. I like it a little thick, at least for this dish, but you want it thin enough that it kind of gets all up in your rice. So not too thick, but that's what the heavy whipping cream is for. Add it as you need it. I'll thin it up a little bit, or at least cream it up a little. No pun intended. Alright. What I can do is I'm going to take our chicken here. I'm just gonna first of all dump all those juices in there. Oh yeah. Give it some more chicken flavor, and I'm gonna dump a little bit in there. Dump a little bit, then give it a mix, and then we'll add the rest of it. This is kind of a delicate process, especially if your bowl isn't big enough. Try not to spill any of it, but still get it all mixed in. Alright. We'll add a little bit of that cheese sauce. Ooh, I'm gonna make a mess. Just set it down in the sink for a second. I'm always making messes, especially with this. It's just really hard to keep everything kind of together. Because I make way too much, but what can I say? I like being thorough. If anything, I'm thorough. Just mix it and mix it and mix it. The good thing about that rice too and everything, it's gonna keep cooking while you're doing all this. You see all that steam? Probably not because my camera sucks, but there's a lot of steam right now, so that rice is still kinda in the middle cooking, just like noodles. Even after you take it off the heat, it'll still kinda cook by itself. Alright, and then I'm gonna crack open this can of Campbell's Cream of Chicken. If I can find my stupid thing here. Shut that off. Shut that off. Those vegetables should be steamed. So take that off the heat there. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. It's a little hard to do this by yourself. This is not one of those recipes that you really want to be doing by yourself. You want at least one extra person to stand there and check, but my woman doesn't like to help me cook. She's busy. I'll do that. I need a little spoon here. Put some of this in there. And once again, I would just dump everything all in at once, but I've done that a couple times and it was a mistake, so I'm just gonna kind of slowly, about half of that can, and then we'll mix it in, and we'll add more stuff, and just kind of slowly mix in stuff. Gosh, it's so hard to do. Oh, it's okay though. You know what I'm gonna do too? I think I'm gonna just this needs a little more liquid. So I'm gonna add some more of that chicken broth. And this is gonna taste really chickeny, that's for sure. Between the chicken broth, the cream of chicken, the chicken, and all the chicken's juices. The fact that I cooked the rice and chicken stock too. Oh my god. I'm sorry guys, I'm not getting good angles here. I thought having the camera around my neck would make it better, but it's really not. First of all, it's in my way, so I can't see what I'm doing. Second of all, I can't really get it at an angle where you guys can see what I'm doing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, boy. Oh yeah. Okay, so now I think I can add. We got our broccoli steamed there. So now we're gonna add a little bit of broccoli and its juices. Oh, I'm trying to be really careful not to dump this everywhere. Okay, just a little bit there. Oh, I shouldn't have made so much. Oh my goodness, trying to get the broccoli mixed in, that's the hardest part, I think. Trying to get all this broccoli mixed in there. Trying to do it all, mix it all in without spilling any. That is the hard part. Alright. Yeah. It looks like, look at those colors now, guys. Now we're starting to get color in there. I'm obsessed with food color, yo. Just the aesthetic of food. Like, you just know it tastes better the more colors it has in it. Let me know in the comments. Maybe I'm just weird, but that's how I am. Let's try to get some more of this chicken in there. Give it some more mix. Oh my god, I got bugs attacking me. Yeah, we're getting bugs since the nice weather started. Getting bugs in the house again. It's about that time of year. Hate it. Oh my goodness, this is so hard. I might have to, I don't know. I should have got like a giant pot to do this in. This is the biggest bowl I got. I mean, look at that bowl. It's not small. I thought it'd be big enough, but I'm still like, I mean, it's big enough. I just have to go really slow. See, I already dropping shit out of the bowl. Alright. What are we gonna do? We're gonna add more cheese sauce. More cheese sauce, yeah. Try to get all the size. Yeah, now it's starting to dry. Ooh. Screw it. Should I just don't? Nope, Justin. Whoa, Justin, whoa. I was just gonna dump it all in, but then it started kind of overflowing there. Okay, we'll do some more mixing. Oh, guys, if you only knew. Alright, I'm gonna let you go for a minute and come back to you here. I need to take this camera off me to do this right. So just give me a second, guys, and by the time I come back, we'll be ready to dish it and throw it in the oven. Alright, guys, so I got most of it mixed all in. But things have gotten a little out of control here, because as you can see, I still have a shitload of broccoli and even a little bit of chicken left. So we're going to do something weird. When I'm dishing it up, I got my dish over here. I oiled it up a little. I'm just going to do this. We're going to sprinkle some, just some of this broccoli on the bottom. This has all gotten a little out of hand. So then, let's see. I'm just gonna bring the dish over here. Just trying to bring that to the dish. Alright, and we just basically, all you do is just spoon it. You know what? I might as well just throw the rest of that chicken on the bottom there too. That's how we're gonna do it. I might have used too much broccoli, guys, but that's alright. That is alright. So, oh my goodness, I went overboard. I think the rice, mostly. I always do this. Too much rice. That's alright. If I have to put some of it in a bowl and put it away in the fridge, that's alright. It just means more leftovers. Not a big deal. It's just a little overwhelming for a guy like me. Oh boy. Boy, did I overdo it, guys. But anyway, yeah, we'll just scoop it into your dish. We're just not gonna worry about the fact that I overdid it a little bit. We're just not gonna think about that, alright? Right, guys? We just don't have to think about how Justin might have overdid it. Might have went a little overboard. That's alright. That's alright. Another big old scoop. Sorry, I'm trying to do this while I'm holding my phone now. Doing this one-handedly. Alright. One more scoop. One more scoop. And then we're gonna... It's about halfway filled. Tastes good. I'll tell you that. Right meow. Oh, sorry guys, sorry. Like I said, I'm doing this one-handed now. Alright. If I can lick my hands off here. And what I like to do is once it's halfway filled, I'll take a little pinch of cheese and just sprinkle it in the middle. You can never have too much cheese. Not here in the Midwest. We like that cheese. You can never have too much cheese. Alright, so yeah. So I'm going to dish the rest of that up, and then I'll be back again. Sorry. Alright, guys. So we got it all dished up. You know, what I kind of did there, because I didn't show it to you, was I took the rest of the broccoli and just kind of spread it out over the top. And then I put that last layer of cheese there on the top. So this thing is going to be the cheesiest ever. But yeah, things just, sorry about that, guys. Things just got way out of hand. Like, look at how much I have left that I got to put in a bowl and put away. Oh boy, I definitely got out of hand this time with the rice. But that's alright. So we got our oven set to 400. And we're just going to go ahead and pop that in. And basically till all the cheese is just melty and stuff. I'd say no longer than like 15-20 minutes. So yeah, we'll just throw that in and we'll get back with the taste test and reaction. Alright guys, look at that. It's all done. Oh, it looks good. Alright, let's see if I can't get that first little scoop here for you so you guys can, you know me, I like to try to get that cheese pull. Seems like everything I make has cheese in it, and I feel like it's pretty important to always get that cheese pull. Alright, let's see. Ooh. Yeah, there's not much of a cheese pull, but that's alright. It's more like just a giant clump of rice. It looks good. It looks good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It smells good, that's for sure. Smells good, that's for sure. That's for darn tootin'. Oh, look at that. I love the beautiful colors, always. Alright, let's get a spoon here. Yeah, I'm gonna eat it with a spoon because I'm a big old fatty. Alright. Let's get a nice good scoop of this. Make sure I got everything in there in that first bite. Oh. That was good, guys. That was good. Well, anyway, I hope you guys like that. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at it, even in my bowl. But thanks, guys. Thanks for joining us. Make sure you follow us on X and Facebook and Rumble and everything else at WolfPack Media 92. Make sure you join the pack, hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, and we'll see you next time, guys. Peace.